moving through traffic, cut all distractions like magic. Poof, power when I'm gone, I'm done hanging on.
So when did you know that it was acting that you gonna go full throttle? Because right now you going hard. You didn't drop out 3-4 leading role movies. So when did you know this is what I'm gonna do and I'm about to lock in with this and other things gonna take a back seat, if they're even taking back seats?
I'd be a fool to not keep going in the direction that works.
Right.
I found my calling.
I was just calling you, like,
You know,
it's
I
like
found it.
it's rolling right now.
And I realized that it's what I wanted when I have no sleep. I'd be studying all into the weenie hours of the night. Sometimes I wouldn't get any sleep, and I'm like really going crazy trying to remember lines. I knew I loved it when I would just watch YouTubes of actors talking. I knew I loved it when I would just read books about other people's experiences acting. Like, I would just become just a nerd for the space. And then I knew I loved acting when I just wanted to be around it.
Right.
You won't catch me being like, oh, you're a lead actress, so we can't dare ask her to do certain things. Oh no, you need a PA?
Yeah.
You need a production assistant?
All right, well, it's a PA.
You need a first assistant director?
Right.
Okay.
You need somebody to do the call sheets?
Right.
I just want to be around it. I don't give a darn. But now, please don't ask me to get the coffee. See, that's the only part I'm gonna ask. Now. But other than that, I just want to be around film. I want to be like when people just talk about it. Like, so I like being around people who just love talking about their character in a movie or something. And they'll just say, you know, I feel like when my character is doing this and they're thinking this way, and I'll just be like, I like you. I like you. You trying to understand what's happening. You trying to understand our world. And I remember one time I tried to, I attempted to do that with somebody, and they actually have work that they've done consecutively. Went all over their head. Just was looking at me like, girl, why you wasting time talking about this movie?
Right.
Why you wasting time talking about our characters? I'm like, I'm trying to get us to understand each other, because I'm not Beyond Beauty right now. I'm not Kenisha.
Right.
I'm this character.
Right.
So I want you to understand this character. And they just wasn't feeling me when I was trying to break it down.
This just came in my head. It's a fresh question, but you said the character part. This is the fresh question not written down. But you remember when they said the actor in the Joker died after he was like, I don't know, they said he died because he was like playing the character so well.
He was stuck in it.
Yeah, tell me about that. Like, I mean, I'm ignorant when it comes to the acting world. It's like, how can you? Yeah, like, all right, you gotta be. You're a woman, so you gotta be like you play. Yeah, how do you say it?
How can you get that deep into a character that you lose yourself? You no longer who you are.
Great question. I hear a lot of stories of method actors being caught up in that whirlwind.
What's that? I'm sorry, I'm ignorant.
Method acting is a technique. It's an acting technique that allows you to pull from like real life experiences and memories and to actually make it real for you in the character's world. The downside to that is sometimes you're opening up doors that you just should have never opened. Sometimes you're reliving things you should just never relive. And sometimes it just doesn't necessarily work for certain roles or certain scenarios, because let's say, for example, you're in a scene and your girlfriend dies, right? But the thing in your life that you love the most your entire life was your dog, Roxy.
Right.
To imagine that your dog dies on screen is not going to look real, because you're standing over a human being. So that expression that you're given from a dog would never be the same as you would for a human. Absolutely. So it doesn't work in that case. So you should, in most cases, I wouldn't pull from like real life experiences. Now you can pull from real world people and imagine them in other scenarios in your mind. Use your imagination, but yeah, me personally, I wouldn't pull from like traumatic experiences.
It's a dangerous place.
It's a dangerous space, and most people seek therapy after that. But that is the art of becoming. You have to find a creative way to become your character. You know, me personally, I like a challenge. So I like to use my imagination. I think as adults, we stray so far away from that. And children actually are the ones, they have it good. You know, they're the best at it. So it's a challenge for me to pull from things that never happened before to me and really make it real. I'm excited about those opportunities, right? I don't want to pull from real life. I don't want to. Cause next thing you know, I'm in the what is it? That movie where the boy came in the house store. I'm in the crib just fighting with people because I can't get over my history. No, I'm good. But that's essentially what that is.
Wow, I learned something. Thank you.
When was it? Tell me about a time when it wasn't so beautiful, when it wasn't so pretty, like what you said, like snotty nose, when you felt like you hit a brick wall in the acting world, a time where you might have thought that maybe this ain't for me. How you bounce back?
The streak that you see me on right now is the streak after I gave up. So I actually started acting. I've been in acting seriously now for about 5 years. And before that, I tried about 8 years ago. But it was the pressure of me being in a singing group, us traveling all around the country, out the country, and also I was in a relationship at the time, and it was that pressure of you never have no time for me. You never have no time for me. So I would kind of put a lot of the things that I wanted to. It was the external pressures. I kind of put it on the back burner. Was like, oh, I'll get to it later. And then, but it wasn't me giving up. Like, I don't think I can do this. It was more so like, I gotta be here for my team. I gotta be here for, my partner and stuff like that. So, but then one day I just like, screw it, I'm going after it all. And whoever here, y'all just going to have to go along for the ride.
So the bounce back was the blockout.
Yeah.
Being tunnel vision on what you want, and then just blocking out all the external things that are going to distract you from that. I.e., like that boyfriend or girlfriend that's saying like, you don't have no time for me, or that other little side thing. You just tunnel vision. Just blocking it all out.
I'm learning.
I think it's so important because it's still something I'm learning to this day. Love your career, love what you're doing, and I'm saying this for women because we get so career driven that we forget that family matters. We forget that love life matters. And let's be real, like love life is its own boat. Like it weighs just as much as career if you really see yourself being with that person. So always practice time management, prioritization. That stuff goes a long way because if you're an actress or an actor, like that stuff, it actually helps your career. It actually helps your acting really when you got a lot going on. When you're going through heartaches, and not even just heartaches, but when you're going through highs and lows, like you can use that. You can use that stuff.
And most entertainment fields, it helps though.
Musicians too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So what I want to ask you is about your preparation. Because like to your point, you've been on the street for the last 5 years. So what's your preparation like?
Been on the street sound crazy, but
but I'm saying you've been cooking.
I'm a lady, Roscoe. I'm a lady.
But you've been cooking though. You've been cooking. You've been dropping movie after movie, and most recently it's been a lot of lead roles, right? So what's a beyond trick that you, or maybe not even a trick, a method that you use that ensures you or gives you the greatest possibility of getting a role, right? Like, so what's your preparation?
So I would definitely say less is more. I keep it very simple. For one, I think a vital piece to any performance is relaxation. Like, you really have to understand relaxation. No drinking, no smoking. Never be under the influence. I cannot express how many times I've been around people who have to do that in order to relax. But that's not relaxation. Because your brain is not with you.
That ain't even you.
Your mind is not with you. So relax as in yeah, if everybody else is filming on set, instead of laughing, joking around and all that, go in a nice little corner, take a nap. Like, really go to sleep. Like, relax. And wake up and get ready to go. Put a breath mint in. But then be ready to go. Relaxation is so vital. And I say, when you're looking, do not look through a script to only look for your lines. Yeah. Like, really understand the entire world of every character, and then start to see, how does my character fit with everybody else's? Like, how do I kind of like intertwine with everyone else?
So understand your relationship with your character and the other characters in that relationship. Just
figure out, like, who am I? Yeah. You know, like, who am I? What do I want? What's stopping me from getting it? That will awaken a whole different delivery and performance once you discover, like, what the stakes are. Because in real life, it's always stakes. Right. Like, everything is at stake in real life. You know, there was a lot at stake for me to get here today. Right. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, I'm not 15 minutes late. You know, I hope he forgive me. You know, I'll make it work.